ஆழ்வார் திருடிகளே சரணம், எம்பெரும் திருடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருடிகளே சரணம், பெரியாழ்வார் திருடிகளே சரணம், ஸ்ரீசைலேஷ தயாபாத்திரம் தீபக்தியாதி குணார்ணவம் யதீந்திர பிரவணம் வந்தே ரம்ய ஜாமாதரம் முனிம் ரம்ய ஜாமாத்திரி யோகீந்திர பாதரேகாமயம் சதா ததா யத்தாத்ம சத்தாதிம் ராமானுஜம் முனிம் பஜே லக்ஷ்மீநாத சமாரம்பாம் நாதே யாமுன மத்தியமாம் அஸ்மதாச்சாரிய பரியந்தாம் வந்தே குரு பரம்பராம் யோ நித்யமச்சுத பதாம்புஜே க்மருக்ம व्यामोहतस्तदितराणि अस्मद्गुरोर् भगवतोऽस्य दैकसिन्धोः रामानुजं प्रपद्ये माता पितयस्तनया भूति सर्वं यदेव नियमेन मध्यस्य न कुलपते रुकुलाभिरामं सङ्ग्रीगणं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना भूतं सरश्च महताह्वयत् भक्तिसार कुलशेखर योगी भक्ताङ्ग्रिरण प्रकाल मिष्टान् श्रीमत् पराङ्कुशमुनिं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम् குருமுகமனதீர்த்திய பிராகவேதான சேஷான் நரபதி பரிகுலத்து ரென்னிருகால் சொன்னார் கழக்கமலம் சூடினோ முன்னாள் கிழியறுத்தான் என்னுரைத்தோம் கீழ்மையினைச் சேரும் வழியறுத்தோம் நெஞ்சமே வந்து பாண்டியன் கொண்டாட பற்றபிரான் வந்தான் என்னை ஏண்டிய சங்கம் எடுத்தூத வேண்டிய வேதங்களோதி விரைந்து கிழியறுத்தான் பாதங்கள் யாமுடைய 10. We are enjoying the meanings of dhivyaprabandham pAsurams. Specifically, now we are going through periyAzhwAr thirumozhi. In that we have completed up to the 5th decade. 5th padikam, Uyya Ulaga Padaitha Manivaira. That padikam was enjoyed in the last session. Now we are moving on to the next session. In all of these pAsurams, periyAzhwAr is enjoying Krishna very beautifully in the mood of Mother Yashoda. periyAzhwAr is greatly celebrated as Bogathil Vazhuvada Puduvayarkon. That means there is no shortcoming in his enjoyment of Bhagavan. And his enjoyment of Bhagavan is in the mood of Vatsalya, in the mood of Mother Yashoda enjoying Krishna. We see many sampradayams, they talk about Krishna and how we enjoy Krishna and all of that. But sometimes, not all times, not everyone, sometimes some people will present their experience of Krishna as the foremost and as the most advanced enjoyment of Krishna. But many thousands of years ago, periyAzhwAr has enjoyed Krishna in the fullest manner and in the best manner, and also that enjoyment was not just self-enjoyment, it is in the mood of Mother Yashoda, hence it is always with utmost care for Krishna. So this is the best, foremost enjoyment of Krishna one can have, and that is the enjoyment which is presented by periyAzhwAr. And that enjoyment of Krishna is what we have been going through. Right from Krishna's birth, every step of Krishna's developmental stages, that is from crawling. First we started with the placing Krishna in a cradle, and then showing the moon to Krishna, and then we moved on in the Uyya Ulaga Padaitha. In that padikam we enjoyed the Sengirai. Sengirai means standing on one's knees and hands and looking up and shaking their head. So this is said to be the second stage of a child growing up. Initially the child will just be lying down and maybe turning around here and there. But after that first level, the next level is trying to get up on its own. and also shaking its head and body. So that is the second stage of a child's development, and that stage was enjoyed in the previous padigam, previous decade. Now in this padigam, in this decade, we are enjoying, or periyAzhwAr is rather enjoying, the stage where a child will start clapping hands. It's a very joyful moment to watch a child, a baby, clap its hands. That too on request. It may be clapping its hands on its own, but sometimes we'll go and request the child, clap your hands. And when they clap the hands, it will be very joyful to watch. So that particular stage of the child is enjoyed by periyAzhwAr in the mood of Mother Yashoda in this padigam. This is the sixth padigam, sixth decade. mANikkakkiNgiNi arpa. That is the beginning of the decade. In all of these pAsurams, when periyAzhwAr is enjoying as Mother Yashoda, even though he is enjoying the Balakrishna Leela, because Balakrishna is Sriman Narayana, the Supreme Lord, he mixes all the different um, pastimes, Leelas of Bhagavan in various incarnations and applying that to be seen in Krishna. So in many pāsurams he will say, "Oh, Rama who went and destroyed Lanka, you clap your hands. Oh, Narasimha who destroyed Hiranya, you clap your hands." So he is enjoying different incarnations of Bhagavan in Krishna Avataram itself. So that is the way periyAzhwAr enjoys in these pāsurams. So today we will go through these 10 pāsurams in the sixth decade of first centum, that is mANikkakkiNgiNi arpa. We will start with the first pāsuram. mANikkakkiNgiNi arpa மருங்கின் மேல் ஆணி பொன்னால் செய்த ஆய் பொன்னுடை மணி பேணி பவளவாய் முத்திலங்க பண்டு காணி கொண்ட கைகளால் சப்பானி கருங்குழல் குட்டனே சப்பானி. So this padigam, the keyword is Shappani Kottudal. This Chappani is a Tamil word. It is for clapping the hands. And Kanchi swAmy has shown in his explanation. We are using Kanchipuram Prativadi Bhankaram Sri Uve Anangaracharya Swami's Divyartha Deepika Tamil explanation. On the fly, I am explaining in English. I am just translating and explaining in the English language. So here in the first pāsuram itself, he is explaining the root for Shappani word. Where is it coming from? It is coming from Sahapani. Sahapani, Pani means hand. Sahapani means both hands. So that is the root for Chappani. The word Chappani, in casually it is said in Tamil, but it is having its roots in Sanskritam. Many pāsurams, we see that Sanskritam words are directly used. Even in the previous padigam, I think I may have missed highlighting that point. Uru Karathin, there is one phrase in the previous padigam, Uru Karathin. Here, that Uru is thais. That is, Uru is the word for thigh in Sanskritam. Similarly, Karam is, that Karam is hand. So, periyAzhwAr has directly used those Sanskritam words also in Tamil. Even many thousands of years ago, there is intermixing of Tamil and Sanskritam. It is a very common thing. It is not something new. Even in the past, there are many words which are borrowed from Sanskritam but written in Tamil. For example, we see Karmagatiyai in pāsurams. Karmagatiyai, both are Sanskritam word. Karma, Gati. Both are Sanskritam word. But when we write in Tamil, we write it as Karuma Gati. So similarly here, Sahapani has changed to Chappani. Sahapani means joining the hands and clapping and making this noise. So that is the key word, that is the activity which is highlighted in this whole decade. So we'll see the word by word meanings. Ani ponnal seida, made with very pure gold. Ai ponmani udai maringin male. There is no shortcoming in the decoration, in the golden ornament. It's like a waist string. That is what is known as ponmani kovai, which means it is a waist string. It has lots of nice works done, decoration works done. Such waist string is present on the waist of Krishna. On such waist, mANikkakkiNgiNi arpa. The tinklets, the tinkles which are present in the waist string, they are making noise. The tinkles usually have a metal outside, and inside will be some sort of metal or even stone or whatever it could be. Inside will be some solid item which will make noise as it bangs on the inside walls of the metal portion. So here the waist string, the tinkles in it has manikam, precious gems as the inside item, inside matter. So it is making noise. As it is making noise, Pavalam vai muthu, in his coral-like mouth. Pavalam is Pravalam, coral. And then muthu is pearl. The teeth lining is looking like a string of pearls. So the pearls, ilanga, as they shine. So the waist tinkles, they make noise. The teeth, they are shining as he smiles. Pandu kani konda kaigalal. Kani means land. So in the past, Bhagavan accepted the 3 steps of land from Mahabali with his hand. So with those divine hands, Peni, Virindi, that means with lots of interest, joy, eagerly, Shapani, you should make that clapping of the hands mercifully. Karumkudal Kuttane Shapani, having dark hair, you should do this clapping of hands. So that is the meaning for the first pasuram. In the first pasuram itself, periyAzhwAr is associating this Vamanavataram and Krishna Avataram. This is a very common trend in Alvar's Pasurams. Many places, Vamanavataram and Krishna Avataram will be very similar in their disposition. Vamanavataram also, Perumal touched everyone with his lotus feet. Krishna Avataram, he touched everyone with his hands. He always is touching others, all the gopas, all the gopikas. That is how his nature is. He is very very intimate with all of them, all of the friends he has. And then in Vamanavataram also, he manifested his Saulabhyam. Very simple. He came as very simple brahmachari. In Krishnavataram also, he is manifesting his Saulabhyam. In Vamanavataram also, at the right time, he showed his supremacy. In Krishnavataram also, in many places, at the right time, he shows his supremacy. In these manners, there are similarity between Vamanavataram and Krishnavataram. Both are also very beautiful. So these are all many similarities. That is why Alvars always, when they sing Krishnavataram, they remember Vamanavataram. When they sing Vamanavataram, they remember Krishnavataram. In this manner, they are always sung together. So in this pasuram, periyAzhwAr is saying, O Krishna, who appeared as Vamana before, with the hands, with the divine hands, you used to accept the land, you have to now clap your hands and give joy to us. So that is the first pasuram. Second pasuram. Ponnarai naanodu mANikkakkiNgiNi, Tannarayada Tanichutti Taaldaada. எண்ணரை மேல் நின்றிழிந்து உங்கள் ஆயர்த்தம் மன்னரை மேல் கொட்டாய் சப்பாணி மாயவனே கொட்டாய் சப்பாணி. So in this pasuram, Mother Yashoda is telling Krishna that you get down from my waist, you go to your father's lap, you sit there and clap your hands because she will have a better vision. So she is requesting Krishna to do that. Ponnarai nanudu with golden waist string, mANikkakkiNgiNi. In that waist string there is tinkles which has mANikkam, the precious gem. Thannarai ada, the waist which is very dear to him. He likes his own waist, and there it is swaying and making noise. The reason why he likes his waist is that is where Mother Yashoda ties him. So that is the reason why he likes that place, because only with that waist he shows his simplicity. Also, in that waist area, in that stomach area only, this navel is there, divine navel is there. From there, from the lotus flower, Brahma is there. So supremacy is also shown from that area. So he likes his waist very much. So in there, the tinkles are making noise. As it makes noise, as they make noise, Tanichutti Talda. The chutti is the ornament which is worn in the forehead, from the head. So that is also swaying. As it is hanging from there and swaying. En arai mel nindrizhindu, stepping down from my lap or my waist. Ungal ayartham mannarai mel. Your ayar means all the cowherd people. For them, Man is Nandagopa. Man means Manna. Manna means king. So Nandagopa is the leader for all of them. On Nandagopa's lap, being there, Chappani Kottai, you clap your hands. Mayavane, oh, one who is having amazing leelas. Mayavan means one who is having Maya. Here, Maya means amazing aspects. It could be the amazing qualities, it could be the amazing forms, it could be the amazing leelas, it could be the amazing wealth. But here the focus is, because the focus is on the divine form of Krishna and divine activities, leelas of Krishna. Here, Mayavane means one who is having amazing activities. Chappani Kottai, you clap your hands. So that is requested by Mother Yashoda in this pasuram. She likes to see Krishna sitting on Nandagopa's lap and clapping his hands. That is the second pasuram. Now third pasuram. Panmani Muttin Pavalam Padittanna Enmani Vannan Ilangu Potrotin Mel Ninmani Vai Mutilanga Ninnamaidan Ammani Mel Kottai Sappani Ariyankayyane Sappani. Here, now Yashoda has seen Krishna sitting on the lap of Nandagopa and clapping. Now she wants Krishna come back to her own waist so she can carry him, and she wants to see him clap from there. Yen Manivannan. This Manivanna is a very beautiful name, which is fondly referred by many Alvars. Many Alvars use the name Manivanna. That shows that Bhagavan is having a very divine complexion, which is very rare, which is very, very beautiful color in his divine body, which resembles a blue gem, very dark blue gem. So one who is having this dark blue gem like complexion. So Yashoda is calling out Krishna as Manivanna. Palmani Muttu in Pavalam Paditha. Many different types of ratnams, that is precious gems, pearls and corals, they are all pressed and made Anna, similar in that manner, in that beautiful manner. Ilangu Pon Totin male. Here Totin male, here Tod is said as Totin male. On the Tod is earrings, the pendant which is worn on the ears. Ilangu Pontotu, that is golden shining golden earring on that. So on top of that, already that ears are beautiful. On top of that beautiful ears, there is this golden pendant. On that, Ninmani Vai Muthu Ilanga. So in that um, earrings, the pendants, the shine from your teeth. Ninmani Vai Muthu Ilanga. Your beautiful mouth is having the teeth inside. That shine should reflect on your earrings. So when you sway your head while clapping, the shine from your teeth will hit the earrings, and that should reflect there. In that manner, you should be smiling and you should be clapping your hands. Ninnamaidan ammani mel. Ammani here means lap or the waist area. On the waist of me, who is your mother, being there, Shappani Kottai. You clap your hands. Adiyam Kayyane, Shappani Kottai. Oh, one who is having divine ring. Here, Adi usually means chakra, but sometimes Adi is said to be the ring also. Ring also has the word Adi in Tamil. So here, the reason why he is saying, periyAzhwAr is saying, Adiyam Kayyane, our mother Yashoda is saying in that manner, is because it is talking about ornaments, decoration, ring is mentioned as the first explanation. Because usually we will say Adi means chakra, but here in the explanation, Adi means the ring is explained. That is because we are talking about ornaments decorating Bhagavan's divine form, Krishna's divine form. Hence, ring is also an ornament, so that is identified. But we can also say Adi as Sudarshana Chakra, that periyAzhwAr is seeing that Sudarshana Chakra in the hand of Krishna and saying that. So that can also be understood, but main meaning will be having the ring on his hand. So that is the third pasuram. Panmani Muthin Pavalam Padithanna Enmani Vannan Ilangu Pottotin Mel Ninmani Vai Muthilanga Ninnammaidan Ammani Mel Kottai Sappani Adiyan Kayyane Sappani. Here one interesting thing we have to notice. These are some things which we will see in practice in certain Divideshams. If we go to Alvar Tirunagari area, in that region, for Amma they will say Ammai. You see your Ammai. They will say, you see your Ammai. That means you see your mother. Amma only is said as Ammai. That is because Alvar has used Ammai. Nin Ammai then Ammani Mel Kottai Sappani. So that Ammai is really Amma, but the colloquial usage, casual usage is Ammai. Because periyAzhwAr is used this word in the southern regions, these kind of words from Alvar's Pasurams will be commonly used. That is why they use Ammai. We will see Ammai, we will think that it's a very casual usage or lowly usage, but it is actually from Alvar's Pasuram. That is why in the south they use these words like Ammai, and even I've told before, even names they will keep from Alvar's Pasurams. Many people will have name Ponnappan, Maniyappan, Muttappan like this. We will think that these are all common names, not Perumal names, but they are from Pasurams only. Perumal has been addressed as Ponnappan, Maniyappan, Muttappan by Alvar. That is why many people name their children as Ponnappan, Maniyappan, Muttappan like that. So these are all giving importance to Alvar's Pasurams, and even the spoken language is from Alvar's Pasurams. We can also say that Alvar used the colloquial language to make his Pasurams. Both can be said. Either Alvar's Pasurams came first and then the usage came, or the usage was already there and Alvar used it. Both can be said. So that is the third Pasuram. Fourth Pasuram. தூணிலா முற்றத்தே போந்து விளையாட வானிலா வம்புலி சந்திரா வாவென்று நீனிலா நின்புகழா நின்ற ஆயர்த்தம் கோனிலாவ கொட்டாய் சப்பானி குடந்தை கிடந்தானே சப்பானி. Here in this Pasuram, Mother Yashoda is asking Krishna to invite the moon to come and play. And being with Nandagopa and giving joy to Nandagopa, you clap your hands. That is the essence of this pasuram. Vanila Ambuli, the moon which is shining in sky, Akasham. Chandira, that is the name of the moon. Chandra, O Chandra. Tunila Mutrate, Pondu Velaya. In the front yard, Mutra means the yard, there the moonlight is well manifested. In that place, to play. So, to play, ni va endru. You come. That is, she is saying to Krishna that you call the moon like this. You come and play in this yard with me. And calling in this manner, Nila, remaining like this, Nin Pugaran endra. They are all praising you. They are all that is the Gopas. All of them are praising you. Ayardam Konilavai. The Konilava. Konilava means to give joy to. Ko means king. Nilava means to give joy. Ayardam means the cowherds. So the king of cowherds, Nandagopa, to give joy to him. So to give joy to him, Chappani Kottai. You clap your hands. Kudandai Kedandane Chappani. Here Alvar is linking Tirukudandai Dividesha Bhagavan, Aram the Bhagavan, with Vibhavavataram. So sometimes Alvar will mix two Vibhavavatarams. Sometimes he will mix one Vibhavavataram and one Archavataram. In this pasuram, he is inviting Kudandai Kedandane, one who is in Tirukudandai, one who is reclining in Tirukudandai. That Bhagavan is none other than the same Krishna. So you clap your hands. So that is this pasuram. Tunila Mutrate, Pondu Velayada, Vanila Ambuli, Sandira Vavendru. Ninina, Nin Pugaran endra, Ayardam Ko Nilava Kottai Sapani, Kudandai Kedandane Sapani. Next pasuram. Puttiyil Serum Pulidiyum Kondu Vandu. Attiyamuki Name. Shattithairum Tadavinil Venayum. Tadavinil Venayumun. Pattikandre Kottai Sapani. Parpanabha Kottai Sapani. Here, Parpanabha means one who gave birth to the Brahma and subsequently ensured that the whole world is administered by and sustained by himself. So that particular aspect is Parpanabha. That is in Tamil written as Parpanabha. So periyAzhwAr, in the mood of Mother Yashoda, is linking both these aspects, Krishnavataram and this Parpanabha form, Padmanabha form. Puttiyil Serum, Pulidiyum Kondu Vandu. Putti means the waist portion. There is mud because of playing in the soil and all that. In the olden days, even some 30-40 years ago, more children will be playing in the soil because that is their ground, basically playground. They go to the outside and there will be only soil. There is no concrete or there is no roads like today. Even 50 years ago it was like that only, and children will just be playing in the soil, in the natural environment. That is where they will be playing. So here, because of playing in the soil, his waist is all muddy. And then also Pulidiyum Kondu Vandu. Pulidi means just dust. It's not wet. Seru means it is wet. Pulidi means it's dry dust. So bringing all of these. Atti Amuki. Placing all of that on me and even smearing me with that. Just applying all that mud and dust on me. Because children will usually go play outside and they will come and embrace their mother. And the mother will become all dirty with all the mud and the dust and all that. So that kind of Leela is very nicely explained here. Atti Amuki. applying that on me. Agampukku, and then he enters the house. Entering the house, Ariyame, without my knowledge. Sattithairum, I have placed curd very carefully in the pots and secured them on the roof, on the ceiling. But that curd, Tadavinil Vennayim un, the butter which is all placed in the different containers, taking all of that and eating. Pattikandre. Pattikandre means the calf which is just running around without any control. So you are like a small young calf which is running around without any control. Chappani kottai. You clap your hands. Parpam nabha. Padmanabha is spelt in Tamil as Parpanabha. The one who is having the lotus flower on your divine navel, which is the root cause for Brahma himself. That lotus flower is the root cause for Brahma. So, such one who is having such navel, Shappani Kotta, you clap your hands, says Mother Yashoda in this form, in this pasuram. Next pasuram, தாரித்து நூற்றுவர் தந்தை சொல் கொள்ளாது போர்வித்து வந்து புகுந்தவர் மண்ணாள பாரித்த மன்னர் பட பஞ்சவர்க்கு அன்று தேர்வித்த கைகளால் சப்பானி தேவகி சிக்கமே சப்பானி. Here we can see that because periyAzhwAr knows the whole history of Krishna, he is mixing and matching. Here the Krishna going as messenger, Krishna ensuring that all the Duryodhana and all his brothers are killed. These all happen subsequently. But here Yashoda is saying that one who has done all of that, you clap your hands. How does she know? Because periyAzhwAr knows all of that. He has seen the whole history of Krishna, so he is mixing the தந்தை சொல் தாரித்து கொள்ளாது. Here, தந்தை சொல், it's not Dhritarashtra. தந்தை சொல் கொள்ளாது, தாரித்து கொள்ளாது means not holding and accepting the words of the father. Dhritarashtra never advised his children to be friendly with Pandavas. He was just always quiet. He was indifferent with what was going on there. So here, who is Alvar saying as Tandai? That is Krishna only. Because Krishna is Jagatpita for everyone. And Krishna went and advised to Kauravas, Duryodhana and all of them, that you make a compromise. Don't be very arrogant. But they didn't listen to that. So that is what is said here. Tandai sol darithu kolladu. Pita, that is Krishna, who that is you, who are the Krishna, who are Krishna. Your words was not accepted by the Duryodhana and all of his brothers. போர்வித்து வந்து புகுந்தவர். They decided to conduct the battle and they entered the battlefield. மண்ணாள பாரித்த மன்னர். They wanted to rule over the entire kingdom on their own. They didn't want to share with Pandavas. So those kings, Duryodhana and all of them, who tried that, Nutruvar, who are those? Duryodhana and his brothers, 100 of them totally. So those Duryodhana etc. all, Pada means to be killed, to be destroyed. அன்று பஞ்சவர்க்கு தேர் உய்த்த கைகளால், with the divine hands which helped the Pandavas to conduct the chariot, the victorious chariot, as Parthasarathi. With that divine hands, with those divine hands which you used to conduct the chariot, Chappani Kottai, you clap your hands. Devaki Singame, oh divine lion cub who is born in the from the womb of Devaki, Mother Devaki, Chappani Kottai, you clap your hands. So that is explained in this pasuram. Krishna advised Duryodhana and all the brothers very intensely, very seriously, with full clarity. But they were just foolish to ignore those advice advisors, and then they went on to fight the battle, and ultimately they got destroyed by Krishna and all. So that is explained in this pasuram. Next pasuram, பரந்திட்டு நின்ற படுகடல் தன்னை இறந்திட்ட கைமேல் எரிதிரை மோத கரந்திட்டு நின்ற கடலை கலங்க சரந்தொட்ட கைகளால் சப்பாணி சார்கவில் கையனே சப்பாணி. In this pasuram, Ramavataram and Krishna Leela is combined. பரந்திட்டு நின்ற படுகடல் தன்னை. The ocean was very vast. It was limitless, very big. And it is also very deep. பரந்திட்டு நின்ற படுகடல். Padukadal means very deep ocean. And it is very vast. That ocean, தன்னை இறந்திட்ட கைமேல் எரிதிரை மோத. He surrendered to Samudra Raja, the king of oceans, Varuna. And he remained in a reclining position, offering obeisances to Samudra Raja, requesting him to come and give a solution to cross the ocean. But what did Varuna do? What did Samudra Raja do? He just sent his waves and hit Rama's hands with the waves. He did not come. Because of that, Rama became very upset. Karandittu nindra. At that time, Varuna, the king of oceans, he remained inside without coming out. He hid inside. That kadal, that is the ocean, and the deity for the ocean is Varuna. That Varuna, kalanga, to become bewildered, to become confused, that he has no solution to the danger he has entered into. Saram totta, kaigalal, with the hands which launched the arrows. With those hands, sappani kottai, you clap your hands. Sargavil kayyane, one who was having the Sharanga bow, now you clap your hands. With the bow, it's difficult to clap the hands. Now you don't have the bow, so you can clap the hands easily. So that is explained in this pasuram. பறந்துட்டு நின்ற படுகடல் தன்னை இறந்திட்ட கைமேல் எரித்திரை மோத கறந்திட்டு நின்ற கடலை கலங்க சரந்தொட்ட கைகளால் சப்பாணி சார்கவில் கையனே சப்பாணி. Next pasuram, this is also related to Ramavataram. குறைக்கினத்தாலே குறைகடல் தன்னை நெருக்கி அணை கட்டி நீழ்நீர் இலங்கை அரக்கரவிய அடுகணையாலே நெருக்கிய கைகளால் சப்பாணி நேமியன் கையனே சப்பாணி. One who tormented the Rakshasas, completely tormented them. With that, and you did that all with your divine hands. With those divine hands, you Shappani, you do Shappani, says Alvar in this pasuram. Kuraigadal tannai neriki. Kuraigadal means the ocean which is agitated and making great noise. With the when that Samudra, the ocean is like that, Sri Rama made it suffer. He pressed it to its limits. Kurakinattale Anaikatti, and then he made the Vanara Sena to build a bridge on top of the ocean. Neel Neer Ilangai, the Lanka which is surrounded by lots of water, the expansive ocean is surrounding the Lanka. In that Lanka, Arakka Raviya, to have all the Rakshasas, the demoniac evil people destroyed. Adiganayade, with the arrows which will kill the opponents easily. Nerikiya, tormented. You tormented and battled. Such, with those hands, you do Chapani, says Alvar in this pasuram. Nemiyangayyane Chapani. Not only you have Sharga in your hand, you also have the divine chakra, Sudarshana chakra. So, one who is having the Sudarshana chakra, you should do Chapani, says periyAzhwAr in this pasuram. And the next pasuram, அளந்திட்ட தூணை அவன் தட்ட ஆங்கே வளர்ந்திட்டு வாழுகிற் சிங்க உருவாய் உளந்தொட்டிரணியன் முன்மார் பகலம் பிளந்திட்ட கைகளால் சப்பானி பேய்முலை உண்டானே சப்பானி. In all of these pasurams, we can easily understand that Alvar is mixing the different incarnations to also prove the point that Bhagavan Even in his incarnations, he is having same potency. He is the same Bhagavan. It is just that he has taken a different form. All his Mukhya Avataras, they are all Bhagavan in his true form only. It is not that in Vaikuntham he is great. In Samsaram he is not like that. And there are some Sampradayas who say Krishna is great, Narayana is coming from him. Some Sampradayas say Rama is great, supreme, Narayana is coming from them. But Vedanta says, Shastram says, Itihasa Puranam says that they all say that Narayana is, Sriman Narayana is the Supreme Lord. He incarnates. He comes to this samsara mandalam first in the Vyuha forms, and then in the Vibhava forms, and then in the Archa forms. And he is also present in the Antaryami form everywhere. So there are 5 different forms of Bhagavan. Vyuha, Vibhava, Archa, Antaryami. In all of these forms, it is the same Bhagavan. It is not that one is greater, another is lower. But when we see Archavataram, we have great affiliation because it is the easiest form for us to approach without any hesitation. We so give a little bit more importance to Archavataram. Our given more importance to Archavataram because it is easy for us to reach out and surrender and do Kainkaryam and all of that when we are in this samsara. So apart from that, all the incarnations of Bhagavan, all the forms of Bhagavan are same only. So that concept is explained subtly by Alvars by by mixing these different incarnations and Bhagavan's state in Paramapadam and so on. So Alanditta Tunai Avantatta. So here the Hiranya Asura, he is knocking on the pillar which was measured and built by himself. Alvar is saying this because Hiranya is asking Prahlada, where is your Vishnu? Where is your Bhagavan? You are saying, Bhagavan, Bhagavan, where is he? For that, Prahlada says he is present everywhere. So for that, Hiranya becomes very upset. How can he be present everywhere? That is not possible at all. And then he immediately looks around. He is seeing that pillar, which he measured and he built. And it is under his supervision this whole palace was built. So he knows that when he built that pillar, there was nothing inside. So he is asking Prahlada, is he present in this pillar? For that, Prahlada confidently says, yes, he is present there also. So he is knocking that. He is hitting that pillar with his gada. And he was confident that no Vishnu will be there. Vishnu will not be there because he himself built that pillar, so he knows what was inside. Nothing could have gone into a pillar after constructing it. So he was very confident. That is the meaning of this Alanditta Thune Avantatta. Ange, in that same place where he hit, in that same place, Valuyir Chingam Uruvai Valarndittu. One who is having Valugir. Valugir means very sharp nails. Having sharp nails with a lion form. It is lion and body is human. So in this Narasimha, he came with a very well grown up form. It is not like other incarnations where the Bhagavan also takes birth as a normal human being or Devata and then he grows. In certain years he becomes big. It is not like that. Here, when Narasimha appeared, incarnated, that time itself he was very huge, with huge form. In that manner he appeared. Ulam Totte, he touched the heart of Hiranya to ensure that there is hatred in the heart itself. Because to kill someone, Bhagavan will do it only if the hatred is in the heart. If somebody is just abusing Bhagavan with his mouth, but in the heart he is having devotion, he is going to temple and all that. He is having big temple for himself, for his own family, or sometimes they will have huge puja room and they will do all prayers and all that. But in the outside they will come and insult God. They will in the public they will abuse God, but in the private they will be devotees of God. So if that is the case, Bhagavan will forgive them, because he sees that they are only externally abusing. In their heart they have some devotion. That is why he is checking Hiranya's chest by his nails. He is analyzing the nature of Hiranya's heart, whether there is some devotion, love towards Bhagavan. If it is there, then he would not have killed Hiranya. He would have forgiven Hiranya. But in the heart also there was no love. So he killed. That Hiranyan Onmar Bagalam, Ulmar Bagalam, Pilandit. So he tore that body of Hiranya. The body of Hiranya is also shining because it was prepared specifically for the fight with Bhagavan. The Devas and all of the those who gave the boons to Hiranya also did that. Like a pig will be well nurtured and grown to help in the hunting practice of a king. Similarly, to fight with Bhagavan, there must be somebody who is equally good. For that, the Devatas have given lots of boons and strength and all that. So that body was torn apart by Bhagavan with that divine hands, which you used to kill Hiranya. You do Shapani, you clap your hands. Peimale undane Shapani. Oh, one who consumed the milk from the Putana, the demon, you clap your hands. So here also periyAzhwAr is enjoying both Leelas, Narsimhavataram and Krishna Avataram. Next அமரர்கள் ஆழ்கடல் தன்னை மிடைந்திட்டு மந்தரம் மத்தி வடஞ்சுற்றி வாசுகி வன்கயிறாக கடைந்திட்ட கைகளால் சப்பானி கார்முகில் வண்ணனே சப்பானி. Here Kurmavataram is enjoyed. In Kurmavataram, Bhagavan brought the Mantaramalai, the Mantara mountain, and he had Vasuki as the rope to tie around and churn the ocean. So that incident is explained here. அடைந்திட்ட அமரர்கள் ஆழ்கடல் தன்னை. அமரர்கள் அடைந்திட்டு, due to Durvasa Muni's shapam, they all lost their wealth, because Indra insulted Mahalakshmi Tayar's garland. Because of the Durvasa cursed Indra that he will lose all his wealth. So he and along with the other devatas, they lost all their wealth. Those devatas, they came and surrendered unto you. அமரர்கள் அடைந்திட்டு, they came and surrendered unto you. ஆழ்கடல் தன்னை மிடைந்திட்டு, the Ksheerabdi, which is very very deep, it is the resting place of Bhagavan also, but Bhagavan didn't care for that. Even though it is his resting place, he churned the ocean, Ksheerabdi, because the Ksheerabdi is having all the wealth and all the good items. It is having all the favorable items, because they all have to be brought out. Bhagavan churned that ocean. How? Mandaram Mattaga Nati, having the Mantara Parvatam, that is the Mantara mountain, as the mortar, and the Vasuki is the rope which is tied on the mortar. Vasuki Valvadam, the snake named Vasuki, is made as the rope. Kairaga Sutri Kadaindita, having tied down that mountain with the Vasuki rope, Vasuki snake, as the churning rope. That act was done by Bhagavan himself, because the Devatas and Asuras, they became tired and they gave up, they couldn't do it. So Bhagavan himself assumed different forms and he did the churning. So with such hands, Kaigalal Sappani, you clap your hands. Karmugil Vannane Sappani, oh, one who is having very dark cloud-like divine complexion, you clap your hands, says periyAzhwAr in this pasuram. Now we are on to the final pasuram of the decade. ஆட்கொள்ள தோன்றிய ஆயர்தம் கோவினை நாட்கமல் பூம்பொழில் வில்லிபுத்தூர் பட்டன் வேட்கையினால் சொன்ன சப்பானி ஈரைந்தும் வேட்கையினால் சொல்லுவார் வினை போமே. Those who recite these Sappani pasurams, When they recite it with great eagerness, all their sins will disappear. Says Alvar in this pasuram. All kolla thondriya ayartham kovinai. Ayartham ko, that is the leader of cowherds, that is Krishna. He came there to accept many servitors. In the purpose of Krishna Avataram is to gather many servitors for him. So he came for that purpose, for that Krishna, towards that Krishna. Nal Kamal Poompolil Villiputur Pathan. The Sri Villiputur Bhatta, that is periyAzhwAr. Nal Kamal Poompolil. There is always beautiful fragrance, well blossomed flowers. That is what is in the Sri Villiputur. That Sri Villiputur's periyAzhwAr. Vetkainal Sonna, one who recited with great love, with great devotion. Vetkainal Sonna, Sappani Irainthum. These 10 pasuras, which is the Sappani Kottudal, that is clapping the hands. These 10 pasurams, Vetkainal Solluvar. Just like periyAzhwAr recited with great love and devotion, those who can recite in the same way, for them all the sins will be destroyed. Says periyAzhwAr in this pasuram. Thus ends this sixth decade of this first centum, mANikkakkiNgiNi. With this, we will conclude today. We will continue on in the next session. Alvar Thiruvadigalai Sharanam, Emperumanar Thiruvadigalai Sharanam, Jiyar Thiruvadigalai Sharanam, Jiyar Thiruvadigalai Sharanam, periyAzhwAr Thiruvadigalai Sharanam. பல்லாண்டு பல்லாண்டு பல்லாயிரத்தாண்டு பல கோடி நூறாயிரம் பல்லாண்டு தின்றோள் மணிவண்ணாவும் சேவடி செவிதிருக்கா படியோம் ஓடும் நோடும் பிரிவின் ஆயிரம் பல்லாண்டு வடிவாய் முதமார்களில் வாழ்கின் நமகையும் பல்லாண்டு வடிவார் சோதி வளத்துறையும் சுடர் ஆழியும் பல்லாண்டு படைப்போர் புக்கு முழங்கும் அப்பாஞ்ச சன்னியமும் பல்லாண்டே. Looks like there was some disturbance. If it is lot of disturbance, please inform me. We will take the audio version which is locally recorded and make a video and publish it.